Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, and thank you for tuning in to Tana Temple Healing Works. I'm finally back with another reading and to offer intuitive insight. I know it's been a little minute. I know I always say that. I've been saying that lately, but it's been a little while because, of course, I have a life and I have other things I need to take care of. But if you would like to purchase a reading, I'll have the link in the description box below once I post this reading. But once again, I really appreciate you for stopping by my channel and viewing this reading today. I'm actually going to let's see, I wanted to talk about a few things before I start the reading. I just wanted to say that it amazes me how people can't keep their name off your tongue. Off their tongue, sorry, because you're the topic of discussion and they just can't get enough of you. They say that they don't like you, right? But really, in actuality, they really either admire you, they're a fan, or they're obsessed with you, or something like that. Okay. Secondly, I feel like a lot of people are so ridiculous when it comes to spirituality. Like, we're in 2025, you're still bitching about people's spiritual practices, whatever. And lastly or thirdly, whatever, what I would like to say is that some people are just ridiculous. They don't have anything better else to do, and they're hating on your anointing, and your presence disturbs their demons, and they just don't know what else to talk about besides trying to bash you or project their own, jacked up ways onto you. Uh-oh, something flipped out. Two things flipped out. We got the Hermit and we got the Page of Swords in reverse. I fucking knew it. Somebody has been gossiping about you, and this is somebody who could be closed off from you. I feel like they spend a lot of time to themselves. So with this Hermit card, this could also represent you, collective. I'm not going to lie. I feel like this is you. Like, you're away from this person. You could be basically just working on yourself, analyzing some things about yourself by looking at yourself within, and you're listening to that inner guidance, listening to your intuition, and you really are trying to change some things about yourself, and you're looking into things from a very knowledgeable and wise or perspective, or a place from wisdom. And you, meanwhile, you have somebody gossiping about you. Somebody is bad mouthing you, spying on you, gossiping about you, something. And I feel like this is somebody who could have played you in the past. This person is a player. I was trying to say past and player at the same time. Somebody could have been a player. Someone has, like, I feel like this person is all over the place. Like, they tell a bunch of vicious lies because they're jealous of you, hating on you, or something like that. Or they mad because you don't fuck with them anymore. I'm getting a lot of things from this, y'all. That's deep. How I was just saying somebody can't keep your name off their tongue, right? So we got King of Swords. Yeah. This is definitely talking about someone who is looking at things from a very I would say logical standpoint. They think things through, and I feel like this is somebody who could be very calculating as well. This could be a masculine, I don't know, it could be a masculine or feminine this could be your energy. Gender is neither here or there in tarot, as long as the message resonates, right? So I feel like this could be you who is thinking things through from a logical standpoint, and you're very strong on what you believe in. And I feel like you've made your mind up about this person. Like, you're coming from a very clear and concise standpoint. You're putting all the things together, like all the elements together about this person, right? Things that you know about this person, this situation. But I do feel like you are dealing with someone who's very calculating, and they're very cerebral. If this isn't you, this person is in their head a lot about stuff. thinking of ways to try to maybe tear you down, because we have the Page of Swords in reverse here, and they could be by themselves, the Hermit, or they could have ghosted you. But it's something about them watching you, and they strategically plan things in their head by making these decisions. Like it's just like, it's like they're not talking to you, but it's like they have so much to say that like they're judging you or something. This is weird. Then we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so we have um somebody has not moved on. They don't know which direction to take. This could be this other person. But I am picking up that somebody feels like they're stuck. I feel like this person could be resistant to change some things about themselves, and they just stay stuck when they don't really have to be stuck. I feel like it's something stopping their movement. I don't know, is it because you're not dealing with them and they're like confused about, okay, which route should I take with this person? How do I get through this situation? I feel like there are some delays here. I don't know, maybe with communication. I wouldn't talk to this person either. They're obviously a psychopath or a freaking narcissist or something, but it's something here. This person does not want to look at all the possibilities or take accountability for what they've done, and they're stuck. Like when it comes to you, I felt like they did you wrong, collective. Up. I can't make this up. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody is bad mouthing you, and this is telling with this Page of Swords in reverse. This is very telling. Someone from your past who you could have had a sexual or a romantic connection in, or obviously that goes hand in hand. This, you had some type of sexual or romantic connection with this person, and they're bad mouthing you because I obviously they can't move on. I feel like they're stuck because you don't deal with them anymore. You could be to yourself right now trying to heal, uh asking the Most High for guidance, or your ancestors for guidance, or angels. And this person is, I believe that y'all broke up because hmm y'all stopped getting along. I feel like y'all could have been arguing a lot. There could have been a lot of heavy disagreements around them telling the truth or not. With this Page of Swords in reverse, I'm thinking this person told you a lot of lies too. Like they made up stuff just to fuck with your head or something. Like they played a lot of games. Yeah, they played a lot of games. And I think they got a thrill out of this because they're very emotionally immature. They think like a freaking teenager. And then we have the Three of Staffs in reverse. Yeah, this, I'm definitely picking up that this is someone who you could have been trying to build a relationship with, but it did not go that far to the level of commitment that you could have been anticipating. But this person is very there were some setbacks and delays here, just like I was picking up, because this person could have issues with commitment, and this was something that was not going to go any further than what it was as far as expanding or growing into something solid. Because this person, it's like they're they're not the most emotional person I'm getting, especially as a King of Swords energy. I'm not getting that they're, if this is them, they're not the most emotional person. They think of a lot of things, but they don't, how would I say, take action with you per se. It's like they have all, it's like they're finding ways to mess with your head or something. Like this person is conniving as hell. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I feel like with this Eight of Swords in reverse, it did with the Chariot in reverse and the Hermit. You could have disconnected yourself from this person because you felt like this person, you could have felt at one moment like this person had you feeling trapped, didn't know which way to go. um I feel like this person, you released yourself, and it's like I'm getting like this sense of freedom that you may feel now. But I'm also getting that this person can't move on because I feel like life isn't all that great for them right now. I feel like they spend a lot of time to themselves, and I think they don't want to be seen with the hermit because they're embarrassed because you didn't choose to deal with them anymore. As I'm thinking about it, the lovers is about making a choice, and with this being in reverse, you didn't choose them. You chose to walk away. Eventually, well, move on because you felt trapped with this person. I felt like this person made you feel like you were in a mental prison because, like I said, I'm picking up a lot of mind games, disruption with your peace. Like they could have been telling you one thing, but they meant something totally different. Like, yeah, let's go to the movies or something, right? And then next thing you'll be like, wait a minute, let's go to the movies. They'll say something like that. I want to do something. I want to take you out, do something with you, take you to the movies or something. And then maybe like a few days later, you ask them, hey, so are we going to go to the movies? I don't have anything planned this weekend or something. And they just act like, oh, yeah, about that. I'm not going to be able to do that because my child is coming over visiting me for the weekend or something like that. Or, oh, I forgot I got to work this weekend or something, or, oh, I said that, something like that. Then we got Nine of Cups. So this is talking about celebrating some type of fulfillment, some type of, I'm just getting like something dealing with possibly somebody partying or something of that nature. Somebody is celebrating something, possibly drinking a lot. Hmm. Like you could have just accomplished something after leave you, or you felt free and happy because you removed yourself from this individual, and you could have went out for drinks or just living your life in a very merry way. Ooh, Five of Swords. Oh, okay. This is definitely, I call this like the ops card, or this is the card of somebody who's very vengeful, jealous. They're full of conflict and drama. They were definitely doing something against you, opposing against you in some type of way. I'm picking up that you release yourself from this person because you could have found out that they were turning up with some other people, getting lit, getting drunk, whatever, partying with some other people. And they could even been doing this with somebody or trying to celebrate with somebody who don't even like you. And they may not even like you like they claim. It's like they were trying to do this out of spite. Something they're trying to do against you. Let's keep pulling. Ten of coins in reverse. I want to keep pulling before I keep running my mouth. Eight of coins and seven of oh yeah. Let me tell you something about this individual. This was somebody who could have promised you stability. They wanted commitment. They could have possibly pretended like they wanted a legacy with you or something of that nature. But it's been a separation because this person was not looking for anything long term. They were looking for something short term. And I think they were just trying to have fun in the process while secretly stabbing you in the back. They were trying to pretend like this is all covering everything while they had options, right? So that's giving me this whole thing with and you released yourself from them with the Eight of Swords, Ten of Coins in reverse, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of Coins, Seven of Cups. That's it in a nutshell, what I'm picking up. They were secretly, I'm getting like celebrating with other people, possibly going to the club, or they were celebrating at their house. And that's why they became the hermit with you. Like they would sometimes pull away from you and be to themselves because they were secretly partying with other people. But they talk shit about you like you're the bad guy. No, it's because you walked away from them. You released yourself from this fucking trauma bond or whatever this was. Or this freaking nightmare of or contraption of a relationship because they were pretending to act like, oh, this is what else I'm getting. When you were around them, you thought they were your total wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, and y'all was working on something serious, Eight of Coins. You thought that this was some type of effort and commitment they were trying to make towards you. But meanwhile, Seven of Cups, they were out here messing around with different options here and sneaking behind your back doing it the whole time on some sneaky jealous type of stuff. This is crazy. Like they did this to intentionally hurt you. The fool in reverse, but I feel like they feel like a literal fool after they did this stuff because they realized that the risk they took, it didn't bring the satisfaction or gratification like they expected. Six of Cups in reverse, they are having a hard time moving on from the past. I'm getting, but you're not. I feel like you've moved on effortlessly, but they haven't. They could be still holding on to memories. They don't want to release you completely from their energetic field. King of Coins in reverse. Yes, this person was messing around. They were dealing with this person could be a womanizer, a misogynist. They could have been paying for prostitutes or sex or sexual acts, like women stripping for them or fucking them or something, or fucking with women, different women. They could have been spending money on women that they really couldn't afford. And I feel like they portrayed like they had so much, but they really didn't. Like they could offer these different women, including yourself, this total wish fulfillment in some type of substantial relationship, but really that was not the case. This person may even have money issues. This man that I'm picking up on, who could be your person or your ex person, who's still trying to vomit on your name and stuff, basically trying to talk shit about you. Yeah, he was definitely juggling you with somebody else. And again, I feel like this person never prioritized you. No, they didn't. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. They were definitely out here cheating, and they've been exposed. They've definitely been out here being very deceitful. Mm. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yes, they don't think. They just go out there and do stuff on impulse, and they think about the actions and consequences later once stuff kicked them in the ass. I feel like this person does not think at all. Like this person is very sexual. Um, they like a lot of options for validation. I'm getting, is that true? We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. I just want to know more. They got multiple women. They got multiple women. Yes. It could have been you and another woman that they were balancing. Um, they were sneaking around with somebody else. Yeah, yeah. Two of Coins with the Queen of Cups on top in reverse. So with the Queen of Cups in reverse sitting on top of the Two of Coins, that's very telling that I'm getting that they could have been dealing with another woman who could have been deemed as being emotionally unstable, or they could have portrayed this woman as being emotionally unstable. That doesn't mean that this is necessarily true. And they felt like this woman may have been either she lacked empathy towards him, or she was over emotional, or had mental issue. I'm getting, he made it seem like she was off her rocker, like mentally unstable. But then he was sneaking around with this queen of, could have been sneaking around with a Queen of Coins as well. This is like woman who's grounded, financially stable, or if this, you know what? I got a feeling that this other woman he was interested in at first, he stopped fucking with this woman because he thought she was, not grounded or overly emotional or not emotional enough, or could have thought she had some mental health issues because she probably was not adhering to what he wanted. Like he wanted what he wanted. I'm getting a selfish energy, but meanwhile he ran to you. He viewed you as the queen of coins, as someone who's financially stable, grounded, the opposite of this queen of cups in reverse. And he was sneaking around on you while portraying like he was in a serious connection with you, but meanwhile he was hooking up with different females behind your back. And strength, you had to find strength after the situation when you realized you were being juggled with this other woman. I felt like he played with this woman's self-esteem, this queen of cups. We gonna keep pulling the moon. Yes, she was hidden from you. This woman was hidden from you. You had no idea, but I think your intuition was nudging you, but you didn't know for sure that he was keeping this other woman a secret. This could have been his child's mother or something like that, who he was keeping from you. And he could have been telling you lies about her being like difficult to deal with or moody, and she didn't agree. Like they had a lot of arguments and she didn't seem like she was in her right mind and shit. Queen of Swords. This could be, okay, another woman also popping up in the picture, but I believe this is you. I believe this is you, though, collective again. Nine of coins in reverse. Oh boy. You know what? Let's see. Seven of Cups means that this person had a lot of options. Shit, he could have been talking to at least 7 women. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here. But on this card, it has the 9 of coins in reverse as a masculine figure. But in a traditional Rider Waite, it usually has a female on this card. Like I said, this could have been a woman who could have been a prostitute, needy, very codependent. Um, she could have been taking money from him or something. Like she could have been like, what you call that person, like honey trap or something. This is crazy. And you may not even known about that woman either. Hmm. Let me look into something. Ooh, let me look into something really quickly. Who is this Queen of Swords and this 9 of coins in reverse? I want to know, because this is interesting. King of Cups. So, interesting. So these are women that he could have been emotionally connected to as this King of Cups. I'm getting that, and it's a counterpart, a match here. So I'm getting that he could have been more emotionally connected to this Queen of Cups in reverse woman, but I'm getting it's a toxic dynamic because she's in reverse and he's in the upright. But I'm getting that he was emotionally connected to all of these women. Is that true? Why was he so emotionally connected to these women? 10 of Swords. Yeah, he was cheating, obviously. He betrayed you and really betrayed these other women as well, but mostly you because he act like he wanted to be in a relationship with you. Meanwhile, he was secretly harboring this. He was harboring this secret about these other women. So what he wasn't telling you is that he was emotionally connected to multiple women and possibly sexually too, connected to all I'm getting, because yeah, even with that king of coins in reverse, that he could have also been paying these women for sexual pleasure. What's going on with this? But he betrayed you. He did the ultimate betrayal with this by dealing with multiple women. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this was someone who, it's again talking about that emotional connection. This is someone who you could have once thought you were possibly even in love with or had strong feelings for. Or he could have had strong feelings for you. Is that true, Holy Spirit? He came at you like he was trying to offer you a cup of love, but really he was deceptive the whole time, and he betrayed you very viciously. What else? Five of coins. But now I think he has feelings for you, newfound feelings, but you don't want him. You left him out in the cold because you found out what he did to you. And I believe that's why he's behind your back gossiping and stuff, because he really still got feelings. He's crushing on you, but he lied to people and act like, oh, I don't like her, she's a bitch, or she's this, she's that, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He may feel like he want another try. Maybe things didn't go right the first time around, but again, there are delays and setbacks because he does not want to take ownership for what he's done to you, and he refuses to correct his wrongs or right his wrongs. Six of Swords. I'm getting that you've already moved on to calmer waters, so you know what else? Three of Swords, and yes, he broke your heart. He actually, I'm getting that, yes, also he could have put three swords in your heart, figuratively, because there could have been, like, I'm getting, were there about three other women? I'm getting, like, Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords, and we have Nine of Coins in reverse. Yeah. It was about three other women. Besides you, I think you're the Queen of Pentacles, and this other person he was tied to, this Queen of Cups in reverse, I believe that was somebody he was in a relationship with in the past, and who he also could probably share a child with. And that's someone who he keeps emotionally linking up with on and off when things don't go right with the other females. And when his card get exposed, no pun intended, while I'm doing this reading, you're healing from the heartbreak and trauma. You don't need his apology. You're healing. You're listening to your intuition about this whole situation. You're being guided to a more peaceful life, and just healing your heart, your mind, body, and spirit. Temperance in reverse. Now, in the meantime, this could represent him being very unbalanced. He has a lot, he could be doing stuff in excess, that could be drinking, smoking, having sex. This is very disharmonious energy, and that could be the truth. I feel like your person is crashing out now, because he realized that there has not been no peace in his life since he been going around bashing you. And then we have the tower. Oh yeah, hit that the tower moment coming for them, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords paired with the tower, the truth is going to be revealed, and that tower that was built on a rocky foundation is going to be broke. They're going to get punished, and they're for what they say about you, because you're living your truth and you're coming with clarity and honesty. This person is very dishonest, and a breakthrough is coming. They're getting punished for everything they've done. Trust and believe. No stone will be unturned. This person is shady, and they're very toxic, and that little tower they built is going to be crumbling down, as they made up a whole lot of stuff about you. They bashed you, and you're walking in your truth. You are a very honest, upright person, but you also live by the truth. You are telling the truth while they're spewing lies and hatred towards you. People are going to see how you are living your truth and a balanced life and happy and move forward while this person is literally talking about you, trying to make your life a living hell. The Sun, you're going to be happy in the end. Happiness always occurs in the end. You're going to have your sunshine back and blessings and everything in between that's positive. The devil, look at this. I believe that while they could be obsessing over your happiness, your joy, your abundance, because they don't have good things happening for them. Is that true? Yeah. You release them and they're so obsessed with you letting them go. That's what they can't handle, y'all. They can't handle the fact that you cut them off. I'm telling you, I damn near went through this just about what 2/3 of the deck. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. We got that at the top. At the bottom, we got the Three of Coins. And then in the middle, what we got the Two of Staffs. They made a decision to deal with this Empress in reverse type of character. Again, I'm getting that this could be a mother of their child or children, however you want to put it. She doesn't keep herself together. She has very low self-esteem. She's very weak and feeble-minded in a relationship, in their so-called relationship. This is who they run to the most. Even though there were other women, this is who they were strongly more emotionally connected with, because this person deals with bullshit that you're not about to deal with. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like there's something definitely. Yeah, they did make a decision to go to this third party energy. They put this third party in here because she's no match to you. She's no match. So they needed somebody weak willed, low self esteem, frumpy, jacked up looking, don't keep herself together, probably ain't in the best state of health and stuff to deal with. Like far as like probably had poor hygiene, breath probably stinking, coochie probably stank, all that because she ain't no challenge. Holy Spirit, what do you have to say about this situation? This is ridiculous. Truth seeker, deity worship, petition, spell work, thick, pregnancy slash oh, the Empress in reverse, y'all. I meant to say that. They probably went back to this person too because they thought that this person could have been pregnant or this person had already had a child for them. I meant to bring that up. With the Empress in reverse, it can represent a pregnancy scare. Yeah. Native American, bamboozle slash misled, wifey. Huh. That's crazy. Dysfunctional upbringing. Middle Eastern. I don't know where this is coming from. African slash African American. Scrutiny. Model. Three more. Intentions, what I say. Prostitute slash tricky. I was getting that. Astral projection. Now, let me tell you something. If they were messing around with three different women, I said three different women. One could have been mixed with Native American or is Native American or at least, something like that. Part Native American, whatever. One could be mixed with Middle Eastern, or somebody could be African slash African American. So another one could be that race, like, uh, a lot of black men do tend to date women who are African American, or even like I'm thinking like depends on if they're of African descent directly from the motherland, maybe an African woman. Now, um, but then some black men date outside their race, obviously, and they could be mixed. This person could be mixed with all this stuff, like whoever they're interested in, maybe. What I'm getting is that another thing I'm picking up is that with Truth Seeker, I feel like you found out something going on here, and it could be through maybe you do spell work or you like a Queen of Pentacles could be a witch too, from my understanding. That's what I gathered, and as well as a Queen of Wands. But a Queen of Pentacles could be a witch into earth magic. Maybe you're into deity worship, or you are connected to deities. You may do ancestral worship. You may petition things. You may do spell work and or divination or something. You found out about what they were doing. You could be thick. Who they mess with could be thick, far as these women, but they bamboozle and misled you a lot through their actions because obviously they're lying, cheating, motherfucker, okay? Dysfunctional upbringing. I feel like this person had a very dysfunctional upbringing and they integrate that madness into every romantic relationship and probably friendship too that they have. Wifey. They could have lied and said that you were wifey. You may even look like a model. You may not be a model, but to them, you look like a model. You may look like an Instagram model, and that's why they gravitated towards you. But I get that they scrutinized you too because your person is jealous of you. Even though y'all are opposite sex, I, whatever. They're jealous. They scrutinize you by could be looking at your pictures or looking at you, scrutinizing you, trying to make this analysis about you. But meanwhile, they're still strongly sexually attracted to you. Intentions. I feel like either you could have set intentions for, I don't know, like I want to say, or this other person had malicious intentions. I was thinking from like an esoteric standpoint at first, but that's not what this is here with the intentions. They intentionally meant to hurt you. That's what I'm getting. And they did this by messing around with these prostitutes or was tricking with these women who act like prostitutes if they were not actually and Empress in reverse could be a prostitute as well. Meant to say that. Yeah, she sure can be a damn. And a nine of coins in reverse or nine of pentacles in reverse can be a prostitute as well. Astral projection. I believe they do things and they may not even know they're doing this intentionally, but they may be doing some type of astral projection to connect with you. Like maybe while you're sleeping or something, they could be weird like that. I don't know. Or this could be one of their other lovers who could be into this. But y'all, I'm about to wrap this up. This was crazy. I want to know, actually, before I wrap this up, one more card about this masculine I'm picking up on. I just saw that narcissist card. Oh, I'm not surprised this popped out. Air sign, messy. So, I did see a Queen of Swords pop out. Oh, you know what, y'all? Wait a minute. I saw another match here, and I forgot to mention this. A King of Swords popped up and a Queen of Swords popped up. So this is somebody else who they could have been in a connection with as well. Yes. So I'm thinking either both of these people could be air signs, or they have ascendants that are air signs, or maybe their moon is in an air sign. Like, for example, I'm a Taurus sun, but I have a Gemini moon and a Leo ascendant, right? So even if these people are maybe not air signs per se, they can have heavy air sign placements in their natal chart / birth chart, or they could be like their rising or moon sign could be an air sign. And I don't know why I'm getting like Gemini real heavy. I'm getting Gemini because you have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Those are the air signs. But somebody's real messy. I feel like they could have been talking shit to somebody who's and you know what? That's funny. The moon could represent like Cancers or Pisces. I believe Scorpio too, but I think just Cancer and Pisces, right? So that could have been another woman too, y'all. As I'm thinking about it, that could represent somebody's sign too. But anyway, I'm stuck on these air signs. Or they could be gossiping like an air sign to somebody. I feel like they got some type of connection with somebody who messy as fuck and could have an air sign ascended, sun sign or rise. I'm sorry, yeah, an ascended, which is rising sign, by the way, moon or sun sign, or that could be, yeah, they could be whatever. Y'all get it. Let's do one more. What else about this situation? We got clout/clout chaser. I think somebody wanna talk dirt on your name because they feel like your name holds weight and they want to like associate themselves with you. Cheater/liar copycat. They could be, you know what, y'all? They could be dealing with a woman who's trying to copycat your essence. Like they could be, this person is a clout chaser and they try to go to anybody who they feel like give them a time of day or they think got a little something materialistically wise or some type of popularity or attention, and they're dealing with somebody who's trying to be a copycat version of you. I'm getting. Mm-mm. These women probably have seen you before, try to copy off you or something. Or one of them have tried to do that. Let's go. This okay. Lyrian. This is like one of the Lyrian star seeds. They look like lions or lionesses, and they're great with music, technology. I want to say like they have highly intuitive skills and they're great with design and architecture or something like that. Very sophisticated technology. Anunnaki. Whoo! Wasn't expecting that. Like fallen angel type of energy there. Trust. What else? Starseed. I knew it. I felt it. Let me tell you something. I'm getting that there could also be a clash of like the Starseed versus the Anunnaki type shit. You thought you could trust this person, but really, you can't because they have like this Anunnaki/slash fallen angel type of energy. Like you look at them kind of like they're a demon or something trying to siphon from you, and that could very much be true. Let's randomly pull, shall we? Pleiadians. Wow. Damn, y'all. This another starseed group. Wow. I'm getting like Hathor. I feel like you're related to more than one group of star seeds. And you thought you could trust this person. But I feel like they're totally opposite from you. Ah! I knew it. Hathor. Oh my God. I feel like you're very beautiful. And I think Hathor is more so related to the Pleiadians more than anything. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I want y'all to look at a picture of Hathor and look at me and we kind of favor. That's crazy. I just noticed that a little while ago, maybe about 3 or 4, well, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That's crazy. Pleiadians Hathor, yes. And you are, yeah, we're the star seed. Yeah, here it is. Forgot it was pink. Pink card. Y'all, this is crazy. Goon. They could be a goon. And then sex. Secret. Yeah, they were full of shit. And, stalker, y'all. I'm getting that. I'm getting that this person is a stalker. obviously not only they gossip about you, if they're spying on they're practically a stalker too. Okay, they are a stalker. And they hide with that hermit card. Vanilla orgy threesome. This person probably into all types of kinky shit. They have a high. I told y'all they got a high sex drive. A goon. They may not be an actual goon like who go to prison on and off or steal or kill nothing allegedly, but I feel like you look at them as a goon, like a spiritual goon that's trying to take your peace and your sanity and your happiness and just trying to shit on your life pretty much, like by making up things about you, and they stalk you, and they maybe cyber stalk you too, but I feel like they physically stalk you. Y'all, I'm about to be done with this reading. This was crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Why this person is so like, it just seemed like they mad because you walked away from them and you chose a more peaceful road while they're living in dysfunction. They made poor decisions, and then now they mad at you because you won't go back to them, giving them the time of day like a few of these other dumb bitches they've dealt with. But anyway, peace. It's been real, peace again. Make sure y'all doing good, staying safe. I love y'all. And if you would like to purchase a reading, I'm available for readings. I have the link in the description box below. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Again, this is High Priestess Tana coming from Tana Temple Healing Works. And I'm out. Bye.